Hi there, I'm Adam Barger. I'm the CEO and founder of WebStarts.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about 5 reasons why hiring a web designer is probably not the way to go for your business. So the number one reason is that hiring a web designer just simply takes too long. So a lot of times you might hire someone to do work on your website, but then you're paying for advertising online and you want to make a minor change to your website, maybe change out an image or change a product price, description, or just try to rearrange some of the content of your website to see if you can tweak it and get a little bit higher conversion rates, make better use of those advertising dollars. When you do this and you have a web designer, they have other clients, they have other things that they want to do, you submit that information to them, and then they simply just take too long to get those changes implemented. By the time they're implemented, many times it's 2, 3, 4 weeks have gone by, and you've moved on and you don't even know if those changes are relevant. And studies show that people who frequently update their websites are more likely to get sales, simply because the people that come to your website tend to think that somebody's actively working behind it when they see that it's regularly being updated. So that brings me to reason number 2. A lot of times web designers, well, they can be a little bit unreliable. A lot of us have that cousin or that friend that says that they can build websites, and we say, well, we're going to hire them and they're going to give us a good deal or whatever. But so many times I've heard people come back and say, well, they only got 2/3 of the way done and then they left it kind of abandoned, or again, they didn't get it done in a timely manner. So if you hire somebody, you know, a lot of times they're too busy with their day job to really follow through and make sure that things get done. So in that scenario, it doesn't really matter how much you're paying them, because if you can't bring the project from a starting point all the way to completion, it's really not worth anything. So the number 3 reason is that web designers are expensive. The best ones are employed somewhere. They have lots of clients. They bill for over $125 an hour. So if you do hire one that's very professional and is taking on new clients, then you're going to pay big bucks to get their expertise. It's not unusual for a basic website to cost $2,500 or more right out of the gate. A long time ago, I read one article that said that, you know, the cost of building a website is roughly that of buying a car. Meaning you can get a car for $500, but you can also buy a car for $100,000. It just depends on what you want under the hood, and you know what kind of name brand you want and all those sort of things. That brings me to number 4, which is that a web designer doesn't understand necessarily the value of your products and services. They don't understand the niche that you may be operating in with your business. They're not having the interaction with your clients, so they don't necessarily know what's best for your client. But you know very well what's best for your client, and hopefully you're very hands-on in your business, and you're getting good feedback from your customers, your clients. So that's something that's not necessarily conveyed on to a web designer very easily. And number 5 is a really scary one, which is if you hire someone to do your web design and they decide that they're going to go out of business, or they're going to stop answering their phone, or they're just going to disappear, you could lose your domain name, all your site content. And a lot of times that can be worse than just having kind of a bad-looking site or whatever, because now you've got a domain name that you don't have the technical expertise to have access to. So these are all problems and challenges that I faced before I started WebStarts, and I created WebStarts to kind of solve those problems, to empower you to be able to make changes to your own website in a timely manner and really have 100% control of everything you're doing online. And I really believe that that's the only way that you're ever going to find online success. So if you haven't already done so, go to webstarts.com, sign up to build a free account, or just log into your existing account and go ahead and go out there. And I think with our videos and our help documentation and everything else, you'll find it really quite easy to build your own website.